Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today is building Hogwarts episode, whatever, I don't even know. But, there wasn't an episode last week because my arches didn't come in and I wasn't, and my other parts I ordered didn't come in, so, yeah, they still didn't come in this week, but, I actually figured out, a bit to do. So yeah, guys, let's just get right into this episode. Alright everybody, so the first thing here, this is pretty quick, but I found some more bricks. I was doing some sorting and found some more tan bricks. I got a little bit more done on this wall. And then what actually took a decent amount of time is this whole thing fell, so I had to do all that rebuilding, but that's totally fine. So yeah, but then the major progress actually kind of happened over here. I'm just gonna move this very quickly. So yeah, I got basically all the plates that we're gonna need set out. They may not be the right colors, but I kind of have the outline for the section done, which is nice. So yeah, that's just there. I didn't make any more progress on this, but I'm gonna need to order more parts to do that, so yeah. Now there's a lot less rock pieces here, one, because I was working, and two, I didn't need to put them back. So yeah, here, mainly the giganto chunk of progress is this thing right here. So, I'm actually just going to grab the boathouse here, just so I can show you kind of the height difference there. So that's the boathouse, and then that's that. So as you can see, it's actually quite a bit taller. The boathouse is kind of like to there. So, yeah, that's basically that. But this is just made of all slopes. So, I used a mixture of these slopes in different colors. I used a few cheese slopes, not too many though. I used a few of these, and then a lot of 1x1s as well. So yeah, and then I used some inverted slopes, so you can kind of see that there, and there as well, more over there. So yeah, this is what, I think this should be cheaper than rock pieces, so we're actually gonna do this. This is all made out of parts I had. So yeah, I had all of these parts, so yeah, that was pretty cool. But I think with this, I'm kind of gonna go for a kind of dark tan and kind of olive green color scheme, actually, because I don't think it looks good, you know, with the brown, the white, the gray, the black. I don't think that multicolored thing looks good. So, I actually did make this, made the middle section here, the stuff on the middle plate first. So, and then I added on these two sections right here. So yeah. Then I'm going to take this off so you can kind of see how I did this in the back. Alright everybody, so I kind of have the middle chunk here. A decent amount of it broke while I was moving it. It's just on the floor down there now, which is unfortunate, but I'll have to get that repaired for next week. But here, so as you can see, there's the middle part there. But as you can see, so I used a lot more brick on this section than I normally do than I did with the other sections, because this was my first one. So as you can see, pretty much everything is filled in, which I did not do with the next ones. With the next ones, it was kind of about saving brick, since I have a decent amount, but I did still want to save some brick. So yeah, this is just all filled in. So I started off here kind of by just filling every single thing in, so like no gaps. But as you can see down here, we do have a gap, which I don't know how that happened, actually, to tell you the truth. I don't know why there's a gap there, but so yeah. Alright everybody, I'm sorry about that. I thought I hit the sneeze, but I actually did not. But so yeah, obviously, so yeah, all this is filled in, so everything just going up got filled in. And then I started by making this just on a half base plate. And then basically, as I got up, I realized I'm not going to be able to, like, if I have to fill in all of this will kind of, like, if I filled into, like, here or something, actually to, like, up here, I'm talking kind of about up here, but, if I had to fill all that in, that would be a pretty big problem, because that would use, like, a fourth of the brick that I have. So that's kind of what I realized as I was going up. So what I did then is I built this section kind of right here, this section down here. So I installed this support here, which was supported, and then as you can see, that support is needed because otherwise it just tips on itself. So, but I do kind of here want to show you kind of more of the interior work there. So as you can see, it's just a bunch of bricks, you know, stacked up on top of each other. It's basically what the whole thing is, and I think it's back on. There we go. So yeah, that's basically that. And then I ran out of yellow brick once I got up to here. Once I got to here, I ran out. So I went to the blue bin, where I found quite a bit more brick. And I think the reason that I ran out of yellow brick, because I had quite a bit, but I think the reason is filling all of this in. Because, like, this is, like, at least 2 rows of solid brick. And I'm actually kind of somewhat glad that I did that, because this thing's going to be somewhat heavy. So I like that I have the nice sturdy base there, basically. So yeah. And then as you can see here, I did kind of use some different color bricks in there, besides blue, just because I started to run out of, like, 1 by whatever. So like here, this is just a simple 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. And then I just used that nice piece there with a kind of notch there. And then if you look at this line right here, so this one right here. So this was the old line. At first I was going to basically do, I was going to get rid of this whole top section, these last 2 rows, actually the last 3 rows, and the plate. Get rid of that, and then basically just, you know, start building somewhere else. But what I ultimately decided to do is build this up, and then basically do that. So yeah, I like how, what I really do like is it feels like these bricks are kind of at an angle, which I do kind of like. But yeah, so that was basically kind of the main thing that I worked on this week. So yeah, let's get to the outro. Alright everybody, I'm sorry, there's totally something that I worked on today that I totally forgot to talk about. So basically it's this thing right here. So I'm just going to pop the roof off here, just so you can kind of see kind of what this kind of is here. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. So there we go. Okay, the roof is popped off there. So as you can see, so this is the section that I just worked on today. So this didn't take that long. It took more time to take it apart than it did to actually build it. Because if you recall before, there was a taller section here. So I completely destroyed it from the ground up. And I mainly did that so I could fit this arch in here. So this is the other one of this arch. I think this is the 1x8 arch. So we got this in a different haul. But yeah, so it was too wide before to fit the arch in. Actually, yeah, it was too wide. So what I did is I completely redid it. And then instead of using a spiral staircase here, which I thought didn't look the greatest, what I did is I just made some stairs here and then a little hallway. So that's kind of how you'll see it from the mock. And then I just decided I didn't know how much we were gonna see, so I just went and made the little hallway. So yeah, guys, let's get to the outro now. Alright, so that was the last thing that I almost actually forgot to show you. So yeah, basically that's that. So I'm sorry there wasn't a ton of progress this week, because I worked on that today. Yesterday I worked on the bricks. And then, let's see, that was Monday. Then Sunday, what I had to do is I worked on this most of the day. So yeah, that took up most of the day. Then Friday and Saturday, and then half the day Sunday, I was gone on a little trip. So basically, those 2 days were out. Thursday, I was going to do some rebuilding on the entrance halls just because there was one section that I didn't like, but it ended in traumatic completely falling and had to rebuild that thing. Then Wednesday, I didn't get any progress done because I was busy sorting. Then Tuesday, actually, I basically did some cleaning up and then some re-laying out of plates, stuff like that. And then Monday I was sorting. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully my $100+ haul will come in next week.